Hello YouTube, this is Wireless Testing by Tyson.
Firstly, let's clarify what we are troubleshooting. It's the wireless carriage, the mobile network. It's not your Wi-Fi. It's not your Foxtel. It's not your 1.4 kilometre fibre to the node connection. It's the cellular network. Who are you? You're a network engineer. You're the IT go-to for your company. You're a son, a daughter, and your mum's phone isn't working. Regardless of your role, someone has come to you with a fault. Their wireless router isn't working, their IoT device is offline, their tablet or laptop SIM isn't working. That Nighthawk is down. Your first step is to ask the right questions. Get the information you require to troubleshoot. There is nothing worse than taking a fault, disappearing for 2 hours, and then coming back with your tail between your legs asking the customer for the SIM details. To understand why we are asking these questions, let's look at the wireless environments. You have the first environment, outside, which is a tower throwing a blanket of radio frequencies as far as it can. We're talking 3G, 4G, and 5G. 3G throws the furthest, but this will be soon decommissioned. What affects the service quality in this environment? It's hills, trees, valleys, buildings, bodies of water, rain. You have the second environment, inside, which is inside your house, office, warehouse, factory, or a random hut somewhere. Inside buildings, signal strength, quality, and noise can be affected. What affects it? The building material, what the walls are made out of, other radio devices in the building, electrical devices, fish tanks, etc., you name it. The third environment is the device itself. We're talking the antenna, SIM provisioning, APNs, authentication, user error, configuration, etc. Okay, now we've got that sorted, back to the questions to ask the end user. Has the service ever worked? When did it work last? Do other wireless services in the area work? If no, do personal mobile phones work outside that room or outside the building? Has anything changed on site recently? Has the router moved location? Antennas moved? If multiple devices are affected in the area, inside and outside the premise, best just to engage the ISP to check the radio towers. If it is a single device fault that is connected but just has poor performance, check the connection to the carrier network. You need to access the device radio information to see the following values. First, 3G. Here is the signal strength and signal quality values you're looking for. Now for 4G, here is the signal strength, signal quality, and throughput values you're looking for. If your cellular modem or device is showing poor in these values, to improve the values, you can move the device location. For example, take your wireless router out of that cage that you call a server cabinet. Change the direction of the antennas. Make sure they're not crossing each other. Install an external antenna. Change the height of the antenna and the gain. If none of them work, or you just don't want to try, you can always move your office location. If it is a single device that won't connect at all, make sure it has power. Make sure that you have entered the correct creds into the router config. Username and password. If you have access to a SIM provisioning software, check that the product codes are correct on the SIM. Check that it has the correct APN that it's connecting to. If all this fails and you don't know where to go, again, make sure the device has power. Then call the ISP and provide the mobile number, username, site address, GPS coordinates, and when it last worked. And that's all I've got to say about wireless testing.